Hi, I'm Meg from MK Travel. I want to talk a little bit about traveling in this environment. So a little background, I was supposed to go to Jamaica. I was supposed to leave last night on the red eye, and I had difficulty with my COVID test. And I had booked a flight through United. I I scheduled my appointment through the United app, where they have everything really well detailed for you of what you need to do for your trip. And United apparently contracts through a company called Trust Assure. So I booked the appointment, I prepaid for the test, and I show up to my local pharmacy to get a testing kit, and then the pharmacy would send it out. However, at the pharmacy, they were not able to activate the kit with Trust Assure, and no one at Trust Assure picked up the phone. And I was sitting in the pharmacy on hold with Trust Assure, trying to get through with them. The pharmacist was also trying to get through to Trust Assure. She was talking to other people at her pharmacy, the management, the regional manager, trying to figure out what was going on. And I lost 2 hours, and at that point, I'm watching the day tick by of all the things I have to do to go on this work trip to Jamaica with my kids staying home, and I'm watching the time ticking by, and I know I have to go pick up my son. So eventually, we took the swab, we mailed it into Trust Assure, and we hoped for the best, and that did not occur. And I think, what had happened is I was so stressed out at the time. It was hard for me in the moment to think and problem solve. And so 2 things. I think, first of all, I should not have prepaid for the test. I should have built in more flexibility, number 1. And number 2, I should have had 2 or 3 different options open to me. And I should have planned 2 or 3 different options, so that if there was a problem with option A, then no problem. I have another appointment at, this appointment was at 10 a.m. I'd have another appointment at 11 a.m. somewhere else. So for that particular snafu, that would have helped. But, bigger picture, we just have to understand this is what traveling looks like, especially international travel. That's what it looks like right now. There are so many different COVID safety protocols. They add different steps that you have to do, and it's just hard. And at each step, things may not go smoothly. They may not go how you anticipate. So you do need to build in more flexibility and different options. You need option A, B, and C. So with my test, I needed I should have had more appointments. And I also, if I had more time built in, or if I hadn't prepaid for the test, I would have thought more clearly and had been able to look up a nearby antigen testing place. So again, build in more flexibility, build in more options. And I will say, especially in this environment, travel insurance is critical. If while you're away, you get a positive COVID test, you're not going to be able to get back home. So you do need to have travel insurance to at least cover some of the expenses to deal with quarantining, if that's what you have to do. And as well, work with a travel agent. This is new to everyone. It's also going to be new to your travel agent, but your travel agent will have had more experience with it than you have had. And while you're sitting there at the pharmacy trying to figure out what you're going to do about your COVID test and how you're going to get on your flight, you have someone who's able to look back objectively, be calm, and be like, don't worry, this is what we're going to do. So those are my key takeaways. Number 1, build in more flexibility in your plans. Number 2, have plan B and C ready to go. 3, get travel insurance. And 4, if possible, work with an agent, or have someone on speed dial that can be the clearer head if you're in such a stressful situation. Thanks so much.